Welcome into Washington Football Talk. I am Tom Downey, here to discuss Terry McLaurin and whether or not he is the most underappreciated team or player on Washington, as NFL.com has claimed. Now, Cynthia Frelund does a lot of the analytical stuff for NFL.com, and her formula, or metric as she called it, was to combine production and salary to pick the most underappreciated player on each team. That result ended up being McLaurin. Now, I got some issues with that because if you're factoring in salary for rookie players, you're automatically influencing it more for undervalued players or more guys later round picks, day 3 or round 3 picks like McLaurin. But he's awesome, so I don't mind hyping him up right now. Here's what Cynthia wrote. Quote, McLaurin isn't likely to be eligible for this list going forward, so I will take the low-hanging fruit right now because not only do my metrics think he's the most underrated player on the team, but he's one of the most valuable players at his position across the league. McLaurin's 638 receiving yards on in-breaking routes were the second most in the NFL. Nerd numbers coming up. His 154 positive yards after the catch over expected ranked 4th in the NFL. One more juicy next-gen stats tidbit on McLaurin. He generated 2.5 yards of separation per target against press coverage, the 4th most in the NFL, minimum of 25 targets. Long story short, McLaurin's awesome at football, and he is a great value for Washington, being a very cheap player and producing at a wide receiver 1 level. Despite, let's be honest here, not great quarterback play in 2020, McLaurin put up 1,000 yards. He got to that figure on 87 catches. 68 was his long there, by the way, 1 away from being oh so nice, and also chipped in 4 touchdowns as well. That's some growth, maybe a little bit less efficiency, but growth relative to what we saw in 2019, when I think the quarterback play was a little bit better, although really not all that much better. 58 grabs, nearly 1,000 yards there, 7 touchdowns. McLaurin is a legitimate number 1 receiver. In a league where there are a ton of talented and awesome receivers, McLaurin is one of the best young ones out there in his own division and, of course, across the NFL. Now, I wonder this year if the total target share relative to last year drops for McLaurin. With the addition of Curtis Samuel, Diami Brown, Adam Humphries, the return of guys like Cam Sims, Kelvin Harmon, Antonio Gandy-Golden, etc. I wonder if those additions mean McLaurin doesn't quite get the same massive target share he's had for the beginning of his career, when frankly, his supporting cast at receiver was not very good. But I think the efficiency might go up a little bit. I think better quarterback play with likely Ryan Fitzpatrick will lead to better opportunities. Yes, a lower volume, but a better quality for McLaurin. I think this is one of the best receivers in the NFL. Whether he's top 20, top 15, top 10, whatever, he is a legitimate wide receiver 1. So I want you guys right now, and feel free to go full homer if you wish as well, rank Terry McLaurin for me among the NFL's wide receivers.